We're back with more laughs.
Welcome back. You regulars here at Stitcher's should recognize our next performer because he's a favorite at this club. He's also a regular on Rick D's Into the Night. From Quincy, Massachusetts, here's Chance Langton.
Thank me. I drove 100 miles for this show because I'm a moron. I was on the Mass Pike. I saw that sign. It said, "Highway patrolled by unmarked police vehicles." I laughed and I laughed till it was pulled over by a dump truck. Can't believe I drove 100 miles. There were 3 accidents on the way. I was in each of them. I drive 400 or 500 miles a week. I've been exhausted and fatigued. I don't like flying. It's too dangerous. I can't sleep. But while I'm driving, no problem. I was in Vermont once. That was enough. I saw a sign there, "Littering laws strictly enforced." I threw a bottle out the window. They threw it back in. First time I was in Connecticut, I saw the sign, "The use of radar detecting devices is illegal in Connecticut." I said, "Great. Cops don't have radar." I travel all over the United States. People in different regions have their own favorite sayings. You go down south, "Hey, y'all, come back." Out west, "Hey, man, it was awesome." I'm from New England. My favorite saying is, "Shut up." For example, you ever get so drunk you try to wave down a taxi, but instead you flag down the police? Then you get in. And you're happy. Because they don't have a meter. I did that. Cops say, "Get out of the car." And I said, "Shut up." I was in a bad mood. I went to a place called Friendly's. This teenager asked me if I wanted my ice cream on a cone or in a cup. I said, "Gee, I can't make up my mind. Put it on a hot dog roll." She panicked. "It's against the rules. I don't think that I can..." Shut up. I love annoying people at fast food places. Like whenever I go to McDonald's, I go to the drive-thru. Then I tell them, I don't want it to go. I just sit there and eat it. Because that's the kind of guy I am. People behind me unhappy, "Come on, move it." Shut up. I've been a wise guy since I was young. I grew up on a farm in Brooklyn. Strange family, I think that's what makes a good comedian. I have a half-brother. I see him every other day. My father was half Irish, my mother half English. I said, "Dad, what does that make me?" He said, "Half-assed." My father talks to himself, but you can't tell because he's a ventriloquist. When I was 5, my mother gave me some Valium. She told me they were lifesavers. I put them in my Pez. It was the candy dispenser, had Donald Duck on top all day long, spitting out Valium. It was my mother's idea of daycare. When I was in the 3rd grade, the school bully broke my leg in 2 places. First in the hallway, then in the gym. Oh, she was a tough girl. I ran into her in the 4th grade. She threatened to break my legs again. This time I said, "Oh, yeah?" Then I broke them myself. I knew then it was time for change. That's when I became an athlete. Football was my game. I got real good. I got a scholarship to the University of New Hampshire, UNH. People called us, I didn't only come here to perform tonight, folks. I came here to sell some acid, if anybody's interested.
How much you got?
I've got enough to make you look handsome. You know, every time I make a quick comeback, I feel like I'm the rifleman. Are there any other questions?
Where's your mother?
She's with your father. Hey, thanks a lot. Had a great time.
Chance Langton, come on back. More comedy on the road and shut up, okay?
As soon as that light turns green, we will return.